Hello guys, Viscous Zeta here. Today I'm going to review the Gundam Mark II high-grade Universal Sentry model kit. Prototype Titan's mobile suit, and it is in the Titan's colors. So let me adjust my camera here real quick because this is going to be giving me problems. Big shocker there. There we go. Alrighty here, let's take a look at the box first. You get a nice little artwork of the Mark II on the front. He's just kind of like, yeah, I'm badass and I'm ready for battle. And then you got a couple ones following behind him. So there we go for the front art. Then on the side here, just got some poses. One posing with his weapon, his shield, and he's got his bazooka strapped to his back. And a couple little bit of information about him. And high-grade Universal Sentry and Mark II logo. Here on the side, same as the front. Just a little more, you know, in case you didn't see it. And then here's some more pictures. So nice pose with the beam rifle, bazooka, the head Vulcans, which are detachable, and we've got the back view of the thrusters and the cockpit, and a pose with the beam saber. And this model sells for about 1,000 yen, which is about $10, but shipping brought me up to about $15. So yeah, so what do I think about this model? Well, you're about to find out. Alrighty then, first let's take a look at the manual here. It's a nice, clean, high-grade Universal Sentry manual with the model kit on the front. This is a finished and painted model kit, which is not what mine is. Open it up here. We have a nice pose of the Mark II, and some of the pictures from the box that I've already shown. And we have that aerial scene where they were falling. That is that right there. And then we have just some line art. And that looks kind of nice. Move my fingers. And then you open it up, and the instructions. There's about 3 pages of instructions, so a relatively simple model to build. And let's see, we have 4 runners total, including the polycap runner. So, and some more pictures there, which I've already shown off on the side of the box, but here's them in bigger detail. And just the color guide right here. So yeah, that's pretty much the manual. Pull it together right. Alright. Now for the model itself. So we'll go ahead and take her out here. I'm trying to get my camera to cooperate with me so I don't have to hold it the whole time. Stay. Don't move. There we are. The Gundam Mark II Titan's color high-grade Universal Sentry model kit. As you can see, the non-touched up version, they do not have bright red thrusters, it's just black pieces. Let me go over just what I like about this model. First, let's talk about its articulation. See, the arm can move up and down, full 360. The leg can kind of move, it has a little bit of movement there in the foot, and it can rotate at the hip like that. The foot rotates. The knee bends all the way like that, fairly good. And when you see its legs stretched like that. So that's mobility. It's a very, very mobile suit. And yeah, that's about it. I'm not one to talk about mobility much, but yeah, he has very good mobility. His colors are obvious. Dark blue, black, yellow, red. There. I'm not one to explain colors either. But, so yeah, I'll just talk about it because I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. First of all, I like about this model is the backpack. It is very nice. It has the thrusters here, which you can kind of move around a little bit. We can put them in as pieces, but you can kind of adjust them. And it has here, so you can kind of tell it goes in and out right there, the backpack and the beam sabers, which is really nice. And these little beam saber hilts do come out. But there is no point, as in there is no beam saber attachments, and you'll see what I mean right now because I'm going to show you. Here's the beam saber hand. It is molded into one hand. You must paint it unless you like the color of a black beam saber. This is the only beam saber part in the entire kit, so those hilts are just for show, which is nice. But then why couldn't you put 2 clear pieces of plastic and mold another hand for hand? I don't know. But anyways, these are the head Vulcans here. And these can come off because in the show they are removable as well. First, let me just pop the head off here. Here's the head up close if you want to see an up close and personal shot of that head there. And simply pop them off. That easy. Here's the head. We'll pop it onto here, back onto the ball joint, and there you go. Mark II without the Vulcan cannons. We also have a shield, which is nice. I like the shield. Do you like the shield? I like the shield. There we go. And we'll put in, let's see, the beam rifle. I popped the hand off here. That's good because I can show how the shoulder works. Putting the beam rifle in the hand is typical, you know, to pop the hand off in half. Find a little peg there. Goes back in. If I can get it back in. There we go. Oh, son of a mother. Oh no. We'll get this. Don't worry. Come on. Work for me. Work for me. There you go. The beam rifle is in hand. Now, the actual beam rifle in the show, this part is supposed to remove and it's supposed to reload. It's reloadable beam rifle, and that's what made it kind of unique. But this does not. It's just a solid two pieces come together, and then there's a little piece for this part right here. And it's all one same gray color, but it is still kind of nice to look at. Now, here's something I wanted to show you. The shoulder is actually just, instead of plugging just right into the mobile suit, it plugs into another piece, and then there's a piece hanging down, which allows for more mobility in the shoulder, as I was showing off earlier. If I can put it back in. There. Wants to be difficult on me, always. There we go. So there we go. Nice little pose with the beam rifle. And also, we have the Hyper Bazooka, which is two pieces together and this little handle. And it's alright. Decent. It's a bazooka. Anyways, time for some size comparisons. Woo! Alrighty. Here is the 1/144th Mobile Suit Gundam RX-78-2. Pretty much the granddaddy to this mobile suit, or the daddy, if you think about it. Here they are next to each other in the back. And they are pretty much the same height. Mark II is slightly taller, and the Mark II is definitely bulkier than the RX. Look at their feet. Down there. Let's see how big he is compared to this little binder thing here, which I say is about 1.5 feet maybe. I'm not good with math. Yeah, so he's kind of big. Alright, so now I just rambled about stuff. Let's talk about what I think about him. Personally, Zeta Gundam is my favorite series out of all this Gundam series is. I love the mecha designs for that show. The Gundam Mark II is easily a very nice piece in the collection. Hell, it's a Gundam, you know. You can't go wrong with a Gundam. And the Titan's color is sexy on it. It makes it look evil. And it's only $10, of course, if you live in Japan. If you live in America, it's about $15 because of the shipping. But other than that, the price isn't too bad. This model is simple. The accessories are simple. Arm fell off again. But it, you can do that scene from the show where it's fighting one-armed, which I will not do because this arm doesn't want to come off, but this one does. And I can recommend this mobile suit because if you're a fan of Zeta Gundam, if you want a nice build, easy build, simple build, a nice good-looking build that doesn't even it doesn't even have to have paint or touch up. It looks fine like it is. But I can recommend this mobile suit 4.5 out of 5. Why not a perfect 5? Because it's not a perfect 5 in my book. It's very nice, but there could be things like you could have had a removable cartridge, and you could have molded the beam sabers into clear plastic and had it like an extra thing. But instead we have this, which is kind of annoying. It's good if you like to paint. I mean, I like to, but yeah, so 4.5 out of 5. Cool mobile suit model, whatever, nuts. So yeah, have a nice day.